This is my May update for the Project 10 Uses Project Pan. I let the wheel choose my 10 items, I use them 10 times, and I roll them out. If you like project panning and this sounds fun to you, then stick around. Hi, I'm Andi. Welcome or welcome back. I'm really happy that you're here. This month we had some really good progress and some not so really good progress. You guys, I don't know. There's something about some of these products I forget. Like, I completely forget about them. They're with all of the other products, and I just don't reach for them. So let's start with the first item. This item has been in since March. It was rolled in March. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX Pillow Balm. This is in Watermelon Kiss. Yeah, Watermelon Kiss. 0 uses. 0 uses. Have not even reached for it. I don't know what it is. It smells amazing. Like, I love the smell of it. It's with all of my other products. I don't know why I don't reach for it. So I still have 10 uses to go on that. Maybe before next month, I'll get some uses on it. I'll think of it. I'll remember it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. The next product has also been in since March. This is the Anastasia of Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Luna. Now, I have had in the past some progress. This is actually in my plan to pan for 2025. I have used this twice since it was rolled in March. So I still have 8 uses to go. Again, with this, I have to really make myself think about it because A, I'm not a gloss person, but B, I have been using the e.l.f. Glow Revival e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil, and this is in the shade Crystal Ballin. And I also have Candy Coated, and they're so pretty. They're so pretty. Here, watch. I'll just put it on. They're so pretty. They're so sparkly, and they're a lip oil. So they're not a gloss. Although this gloss isn't terrible. But anyway, I only used it twice. I still have 8 uses. That's what I was really trying to say. I still have 8 uses to go. I need to really be mindful of using those 2 products. Brought in February is the Wet n Wild lipstick, bullet lipstick in the shade Skinny Dippin'. I will swatch it for you. It's so pretty. It's a very pretty pinky nude. Up to the last update, I had 7 uses on this. I did use it 3 more times. Thank you. We have a rollout. Very much enjoy the formula of this. Very much enjoy the shade. So happy to have that out. Brought in March, this is the Half Caked Liner in the shade Half-Life. And there is a primer on one side and a liner on the other. This is what the liner looks like. You guys, I don't super love this. I have used this twice since the last update for a total of 4 uses. I still have 6 uses to go, but I think I'm going to declutter it. I don't love it. I don't love the shade. I don't love the formula. It's a little dry. I'm going to declutter it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use stuff that I don't care for. So I am going to actually declutter that. So that's rolling out. So also brought in March is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek. This is a matte blush. It is a Super Shock matte blush in the shade Low Vibe. You guys, I love this. It's so pretty. It is that pretty springy pink. I love wearing this and then putting a pink powder blush on top, a cool pink powder blush on top. Loved it. I had no use on it in March, but in April, I used it like 12 times. I used it today. I can't stop using it. And so that is rolling out, but I will continue to use that because it's so freaking pretty. Next up is the NYX Line Loud Lip Liner in the shade Goal Getter. This was brought in last month, and it's a really pretty lip liner. I like it. It is kind of a berry, like a raspberry shade. I have used this 5 times since it was brought in last month. So I still have 5 uses to go before this can roll out. I have another NYX liner, and this is NYX Professional something. It just says NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Liner. This is in the shade Aqua Green. Very pretty. Was really excited when that was brought in last month. I've only used it once. I've only done one look that this really went with. So this I still have 9 uses on. It might be in all summer. I don't know. But I was really happy to use it because it's really pretty. Brought in March was the Give Me Glow liquid lipstick in the shade Wicked. I didn't have any use on this in March after it was brought in. And that is what it looks like. It's very grungy. It is not something that I would normally wear this time of year. However, I made it work by using 2 different lipsticks on top of it. So this is the Rimmel Lasting Finish, I think, lipstick in the shade Iced Rose. That is what that looks like. This on top of this, gorge. Absolutely beautiful. And then when I did some purple looks, I used this over top of it, and this is the Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick 445 on the mauve. I love this lipstick. Let me put it over here. Very beautiful, cool mauve lipstick. On top of this, gorge. So I got all 10 uses on this lipstick. I didn't think it was going to happen. I was going to roll it out and maybe roll it in later in the year, fall time, spooky season, winter. That is a very spooky season into winter lipstick for me. I do wear my makeup seasonally. For instance, in March, I didn't use this at all because March was cold and rainy and gross. And in April, it got pretty again, and I had to use it. I had to use it because I was inspired by the weather to wear something bright and springy. That's what I do. That's just what I do. Last month, we rolled in the ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in the shade Honeydew. And this is just a beige. It's just a beige liner. And I use it in my waterline. And I used it 10 times in my waterline. Yes, I did. What I was doing is I would put this down and then I would put a shimmer, like a really light, like a champagne or rose gold shimmer liner on top of it. But I really like this liner. I was really happy when it rolled in because I use it a lot anyway. And then finally, my nemesis in this project. This has been in since January. This is the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Liner in the shade Rich Chocolate. These are my favorite liners. I love the Color Sensational Shaping Liners. I don't love that shade this time of year. I have used it a total of 4 times in this project. I had 3 uses through February. March, I didn't use it at all. April, I used it 1 more time. So I have 4 uses on this. I'm rolling this out. I am not going to use this until fall. I know I'm not. I'm not going to take up a space in this project just for a fall toned lip liner. The one time I used it with the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lipstick in the shade Avril, and it's a beautiful, like, dark red, brown lipstick. And I'm like, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling it. So I'm going to roll it out. Maybe it'll roll in again. I'm gonna put it back in my wheel. I will put it back in the wheel, and maybe it'll roll in the fall or winter when I actually want to use it, because I don't want to use it right now, and I won't use it right now. So out of 10 products, I have 6 rolling out. 1 that I just don't want to use right now, and the other one I'm decluttering. So the products that are staying in: the Pillow Balm, the ABH Luna, the NYX liner in Aqua Green, and what was the other thing? Oh, the Line Loud and Goal Getter, the berry shade. So, and this probably will get used before the next one. So I have 4 items that are staying in. I have the worst luck with my spinning wheel. I use Wheel of Names, and it is a Google extension, and I have it under my Andi Does Stuff email address. It was not saving. Like, I put all of the stuff in, like all the stuff that I've got in the last couple months, and then the things that I've decluttered the last couple months through my collection and declutter videos. And I went to get in there the other day, and it didn't save. You have to actually go in and save it. And I did that like multiple times. No, it wasn't saved. So I'm just was looking through to make sure that it was saved, and it is. Okay, I have my screen record up. I remember to turn it down this time so you don't hear the, I know that I can go in and take that out, and I just forget. I just never remember. So let's choose 6 items. Let's go. Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in the shade Rose Gold. That's a good one. That's nice. Okay, let's remove that. And what's next? NYX Jumbo Stick and Blueberry Muffin. Okay. We need to stop putting shadow sticks in here. I'm just saying. This is two shadow sticks. I don't have that many, but this is a good season for the Blueberry Muffin. All right, let's see what the next one is. Nude Sticks Gel Lip Crayon in the shade Purity. Okay, I like that. I don't know which one. There's 3 of them. They came in a set. I got them in a giveaway from Donna. And there's 3 of them that came in a set. And I hope that this is one of the pinky reds and not the, I think it is. I don't want the brown one because it's fall. So we'll see. We have 3 more things to choose. Violet Voss Paradise. Oh, Island Roses. I think that is a blush. It's in an eye and face palette that I got from my friend Charlie. So I'm excited about that. I don't quite know what it looks like right now, but let's see. See what the next one is. We have 2 more. MAC Creme in Your Coffee. I'll allow it. It's a beautiful shade, and I love that lipstick. And I'm still doing some warm looks. So it's very pretty nude lipstick. One more. Let's see. Let's see what it is. No shadow sticks. Oh. Pat McGrath Labs Divine Blush and Glow Paradise Venus. I'm pretty sure that is a blush. So that is another blush, but I'm okay with that. I'm not sure which one it is. I'll have to look. I have each of the pans in the wheel. All right, I think I am happy with all of those choices. I'm pretty sure I'm happy with all of those choices. I'm going to go get my products, bring them back. We'll discuss. Don't go anywhere. All right, you guys, we are back with my products. The first thing that was rolled in is the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in the shade Rose Gold. It is so pretty. It is beautiful, beautiful. And that is what it looks like. Can you see it? This would be a great inner corner, great brow bone highlight, or like underneath the, or under the lash line. I've actually been using a couple of different sticks, and one is the Jumbo Stick in Frosting. It's very, very similar. That is the frosting. There we go. That's the frosting. That's the rose gold. So they're very similar. So I'm going to put this back in its home. These are my little liner sticks and shadow sticks that I keep beside me anyway in my stash over here. So that'll be nice. Then we have a NYX Jumbo. This is a jumbo. What's this say? This is an eye pencil. This is actually labeled a highlighter, but I use it as a shadow stick, and it's so pretty. That is what it looks like. And I've actually worn that a few times this past month because I've done some pinky purple looks that it looked beautiful with. So I'm really happy that that is being rolled in. We have the Nude Sticks Crayon in the shade Purity, and this has never been used. So this is not the one that I was using. It is kind of a pinky, a dark pinky nude. So I can see wearing that with some warm looks, but it's not, let me see what it looks like with this liner. Those actually look really pretty together. Do I dare keep 11 items in here and keep this in and get my last, how many did I have? I had 4 uses total on this. Maybe like for summer? Let's do it. I'm gonna leave this in. I'll just have 11 items in here for now. For now. This is how I get myself in trouble with decapanning, is I just add stuff. We're gonna go ahead and keep it in because I think these two will work really well together. So we'll revisit next month if I don't have any more uses on this or I don't want to use it this season, then I'll roll it out. So for now, I'll just have 11 products in my project and uses. Whatever. Next up is my Pretty in Paradise from Violet Voss. Like I said, I got this from my friend Charlie. It is an eye and face palette, and this is the shade Island Roses. Island Roses? Island Rose. This is the shade Island Rose. It's a beautiful blush. I have not yet used it. It is a sequined matte. So I'm hoping that there's no glitter involved. I mean, there's glitter in it, but I'm hoping that it's kind of like a sequin matte eyeshadow that you don't get glitter fallout and all of that. But that is what it looks like, and it's very, very pretty. So I'm looking forward to using that. And then we have the MAC Creme in My Coffee. This is a beautiful shade. Again, fall. You guys, it's a fall shade. But I'm gonna try it, and maybe I can wear this liner with this. We'll see. We'll see. I'm thinking positive thoughts. Very, very positive. And then lastly, we have the Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Divine Blush and Glow Cheek Palette, Nude Venus. And the shade Nude Venus is the one that was rolled in, and that is shade number 2. And that is this shade right here. So I am actually happy with that because this is a very pretty shade. On Fridays, I do Face Palette Friday so that I get use out of my face palettes. So this will be a staple in the Face Palette Friday moving forward. And I have been doing some peachy, orangey looks. So I think that would look really good with that. Overall, I am happy with what was brought in, and it's making me keep this guy in for at least 1 more month. I think I can get my use on this, and I think I can get it rolled out legitimately and not with just because I don't want to use it. Because I do reserve the right to roll out anything that I don't want, that I don't like using. But I really do love these liners. They're my favorite liners that I have. So, yeah, we'll do that. We'll just keep him in. We'll just keep him in. Let me know in the comments, are you doing a usage project pan, a 3 uses, a 5 uses, a 10 uses? Let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.